Well, that song just kind of stopped there, didn't it? I guess it's just like that sometimes. We got Freak Eclipse. What's up? How you doing? And Tay, how are you? Sorry for the delay in starting the stream. There was a minor technical difficulty, slowed me down slightly, but everything's in working order now, I think. Is that really our playtime? 97 hours? Oh my. Got the Chroma Bros all lined up under the spotlight. Minecraft experience.
Let's take an expedition out into the Hoarfrost Range.
Honestly, I think most grass blocks would probably be fairly appropriate, maybe.
I wonder what.
And that's the thing about chroma keying is like, ideally it's rare to run into things that are a bright enough green to be easily chroma keyed out, but I'm sure you would occasionally run into some things. That's right, we still got this guy. Oh, he's dreaming. Yeah, last we left off, we discovered our innate chroma keying abilities. Had a couple of cool fights, like against the T-Rex and the Brachydios. Ooh, they were both cool. Had a little bit of trouble occasionally, but at least we did better against the ice dragon thing.
Cheers!
Cheers! Oh, I'm gonna miss the pickle thing. As that's the case, my question has been nothing about tech. Is green the only option? Like, there's no way we could choose what color gets messed up like that. We could choose literally any color. It doesn't have to just be green. It could be literally anything, but they just pick green because, you know, like I said earlier, you usually don't run into things that are a bright green like this. But it can be anything. That's why blue screens are also an option, usually. Ah. Hello again, Chaos Dragon. What's up? Let's see if we can do anything with our bugs here. Well, that's out. Ooh, actually, we have the availability to max this thing out. We just need a Dora shard. And a monster solid bone. Although getting a Dora shard would be easier said than done. That's an Elder Dragon material. Unlimited power, one might say. And this is a whole new type of bug that we've not even encountered yet. And strangely, it's from the cauldron, just like all the way down there. I just want this. Dang, I've got enough. I just don't have whatever that is. That's the only thing that takes it. Chilling, but enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds. Awesome, awesome. Don't know anything about Wilds yet. Still on this one, but... Yes, Dan, I think people are a teensy bit upset with the Shrek teaser. And yes, I have seen it. And the thing is that I don't think the design of Shrek is inherently as bad as a lot of people are saying. It's like, I think the design is fine on its own, but I think the main issue with it is that it doesn't fit Shrek thematically, you know? Like, the characters look way too Disneyified, which kind of goes against the whole thesis statement of Shrek as a franchise. For them to be so directly Disney looking just doesn't feel right. Like, the designs are fine in a vacuum, but in Shrek, I don't think they work that well. Also, Shrek's would look better if they just kind of made his eyes further apart. Like, I've seen people do edits of it where pretty much the only thing they changed is they just spaced his eyes out more. And it looks at least like 50% better, just with that alone, so that wouldn't need to be changed that much. But yes, yeah, I know people have a lot more issues with the other stuff in the teaser too. The whole TikTok thing. And it's like, it's kind of sad for Shrek because Shrek's niche kind of got taken from it because it's like the other Shrek movies made pop culture references and stuff to things that are relevant at the time. But it's like nowadays everything does that, so it's like like Shrek's whole thing kind of got taken from it. It wasn't like its whole thing, but it was one thing that they did that other things weren't doing as much back then. Yeah, Zendaya. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go to the ranch. Go here first. Yeah, that is another thing worth... I thought of that myself. First thing, I was like, why aren't his other children here in the trailer? I guess they're not as important. I mean, I'm sure they'll be in the movie. But, like, the thing is... I'm sure the plot is going to revolve around his daughter, Felicia, I believe was her name. More so than the sons, I guess. But, I don't know, I would have liked to at least see them in the teaser. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could totally see them being voiced by Jack Black and Chris Pratt. Honestly, I kind of hope that they do that now, just for the absurdity. Well, honestly, Jack Black as the voice of one of Shrek's sons is actually a kind of a perfect casting, if you ask me.
Impressive.
And I guess we should have expected some references to Shrek memes in it, because this is the first Shrek movie to come out since Shrek memes became a real thing. Like, it was like 15 years ago that the last Shrek movie was. And in like 2014, that was only when they just started to like become a thing. Well, that was like the year, pretty much. Well, I don't know. I mean, by 2012, there were still a lot of Shrek memes coming out around then, so I don't know. But it's been long enough that they've become a real cultural staple, I guess. It was inevitable that they would reference them to some extent, but I don't know, I guess they were a little too blatant about it. The question is, will it get the Sonic movie treatment and they just completely overhaul the entire film? I am not sure about that. I mean, it's like, what would they have to change? The entire art style of the entire movie? Because that would be a lot more of an undertaking than changing Sonic was. I mean, yeah, that was the entire main character being changed, but they'd basically just have to scrap everything. They want to do a total overhaul. that. And I need to carry honey. I haven't been carrying any. I don't have that much on me. Oh. Yeah, it's like, I think people are kind of over-exaggerating a little bit with comparing it to Sonic movies' original design. I mean, it's like, I don't think it's anywhere even close to as bad as the original movie Sonic. That one was just so clearly awful that I don't know what they were even thinking with it. But this, it's like, it's not that bad on its own, like I said. I don't think they need to do a full stop redesign for it necessarily. Maybe tweak it a little bit would be nice. Make Donkey look a little less disheveled. Space Shrek's eyes out a little more, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what would be wrong with Felicia's design. It looks fine to me, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really notice anything that wrong about it. Maybe that's just me.
Ready for action.
They're just hanging out. Yeah, I didn't. All I saw was Google says 27 to 40 years. I didn't see what the last thing he said was at all. Well, you just said it right there. Maybe it's just some of the words around Donkey that it doesn't like.
Velkhana's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's get searching for clues.
Well, we already drove it away like we wanted to, right? Now what are we doing? Just messing with it? Well, I guess we have to investigate why it transformed, yeah.
Its power was overwhelming. A first wave Aryan. Let's ask about Velkhana.
Very startling. Are still here? Thought you would have left. The weak flee of the strong is nature's course, while we are not weak. Also instinct to stand and fight.
It's instinct to stand and fight. All we can do for now is press forward. No notable changes to the ecosystem so far.
I mean, it was already icy, so it's not like it could change much about it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the hot drink.
What's that?
I'm not even carrying any. Big mistake, man.
Velkhana tracks. So it did come back here.
I'll be right back.
It should still be around here.
And oh, that's right. It's an expedition, so there aren't any.
That looks like...
I can't see it. What?
more Velkhana tracks. They lead up ahead.
Not raising my research at all.
The chief said something interesting. The tracker missed her last scheduled contact with base.
I hope she ain't
was
dead.
Investigating the reach. What could have happened?
This is like an ice waterfall. Yeah, little ice crystals. Which will not take any donkey insults, I guess. I don't know.
There's more here. And another set of tracks beside it. Are these human?
Human? Humans.
Human footprints. And on the small side, too. It's gotta be her.
Alright, let's see. That's, what is it?
They're headed in the same direction as the Velcanas. You don't think...
Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't know. The lifespan of a donkey? I don't know. Well, actually, apparently Google said what it was, but... Yeah, donkeys just... like that old.
What in the world did that?
Human tracks. The fresh ones. Well, at least we found the paper. I mean, the cloth.
Isn't this...
Lifespan of a donkey. Uh-oh. We're not losing another one of this gorge. I don't know if that was their thought process. Maybe they thought, hey, maybe Donkey's getting up in years.
Ship looks just like this. I'm sure of it.
If that was it, then well, okay.
No. How did... Is she... Legiana. Why are there so many?
I wonder.
Hang on. We've never seen a Legiana like this.
Oh, they're adapting.
If we don't get down to her soon.
I mean, she could already be dead, but let's just assume she isn't for now.
Understood. Partner,
As
I know
is,
that I can count on you.
Strategically viable.
You take care of that Legiana. Leave time to distract with me.
When the mist taketh you. Shrieking Legiana! Oh no. Or Legiana, how would they say it? This is gonna be fun. Yeah! Bam! Oh, you're asleep already? Holy cow. Oh, and I'm tired already. Stupid hot drink. Now, into the wall with you! I dare say that went well. Now, chop, 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 chop. Bam. Oh man, my stamina is non-existent. can barely do one dodge roll. Even without the freezing, my stamina is still so low. I think that's the minimum it can possibly be. You know, Donkey's gone through a lot of stress. Maybe it's just aging him rapidly. Ooh, a turf war. Ooh. What was 1920? I find that interesting. City and Ice Talon. What was that? It just ran by. You know what? I didn't think of this until just now, but we're probably gonna see what Donkey's kids look like now too. What are they gonna be like? I mean, that's also interesting to think that it's probably been about as much time, like, in the Shrek universe as it's been since we saw the last Shrek movie. It's probably been about, what, 13, 14 years? Yes, Eddie Murphy is coming back. I haven't heard much about him in recent years, but I know he's coming back because it was in the trailer. Like, the whole idea of the trailer was like, oh, we're announcing the cast, even though most of them were the returning ones, but still. Why can't I focus on anything else? I think there's a regular Legiana here too. How am I supposed to fight a regular Legiana and a shrieking one? Or say turf war, but I'm just gonna get slapped around again. Like, seriously. I couldn't even move that time because I was dazed, but this just keeps happening to me where it's like I'm doing fine, I'm fighting them, and then all of a sudden a second monster shows up, and I'm just hopeless. Come on. That worked wonders, didn't it? Turning back, making Big Lebowski. They'll just turn him into Thor in Endgame. Can't even run away to try to fight them alone. Like, I'm only one person. I can't fight two monsters at once. And there's only one way to make them go away, and to use that very specific, like thing that you can make. I can't articulate it for some reason. I tried yesterday too, and I couldn't then, and I can't now. can't even make it. Yeah, it's a dung pod, but that requires dung, which I do not have. I'm just sitting here really wishing one of them would just eventually go away on their own. 'Cause you know how much time it wastes because I have to sit here? Because I cannot fight two simultaneously, especially since I screwed up and my stamina got really low. Okay, one left. Thank you. Took way longer than it should have. Now they both left too. Great, thanks. At least they're going in opposite directions. Not that. Oh man, I was hoping I could get some meat from you, but I think you want to drop antlers, don't you? Well, that was a pelt, but still not what I was looking for. Man, I was hoping I could just chill in this hot spring for a minute and get my stamina back. You should be weakened in the hot spring because you're ice elemented. Okay, that went well. Oh yeah, that hot spring instantly heals the ice, but the ice doesn't matter anymore because my stamina is at the lowest it can be. How did it get so low so fast? I was barely in the cold for like maybe a couple minutes at most. fine, leave. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Yeah. And of course, guess what? He happened to go right back where the other Legiana was. Meaning I cannot fight them. I can't fight two at the same time. It's literally impossible. Without getting to steam mopped. Oh, that one's asleep for some reason, so maybe that gives me an opportunity. Out of range for what? It just doesn't want to go over there. It's just puppy guarding this thing. I think it is specifically trying to stay around the other one, so I'll have to fight them, but I'm gonna do that. Lucky. And the other one's awake, of course it is. Wait, my stamina's even lower now. How? Well, that's right. It does get lower on its own. Ah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Get off of this stupid thing! Don't see, this is the problem. It's wasting my time. Any damage I do to that thing is a total waste, because I don't have to kill it. And great, they knocked down Nizbel before it could heal me too. Oh great, okay, nope, you got me that time. I absolutely have to get something to eat here. In combat, sure. Wow. Well, at least you're by yourself now. Hey, 3am Panic, what's up? I'm struggling slightly, but hopefully I can recover. Honestly, me passing out would actually almost be a blessing, because then I could recover my stamina. Yep, there I go. That needed to happen. I just got screwed over pretty bad from the lack of stamina there. I didn't have any ancient potions, because then I could have maxed out the stamina. I'll definitely make that.
Yes.
That'll max everything out. Thank you, goodness, for that. Now, sadly, there's no, like, peppers anywhere near here. They're all nestled right around one. It sucks that I have to walk out to get them, meaning I have to lose a little bit of stamina on the way there, but fine. Where is it? Way over there. This might be far away from it, but no. No, it's pretty close. Fine, Barrioth. I didn't even see you this whole time. Oh, good. You too. I don't need you here. You've just been messing with me the whole frickin' time. Well, the explosions are coming from, but I'll take them. Ooh, that was a solid hit. Let's try to mark what's down. Uh-oh, not the Legiana again. This is following us everywhere we go. They're a flock. They are actively helping each other. Try and help them now. durability wears out so fast. You don't like Yana? It said you were gonna leave soon. I would very much disadvise you doing that right now. I'd like it. No, yeah. Of course, the shrieking one left. Thanks. Where is it? Oh, you're a sleepy. Well, that should have worked. I don't know what happened. I think it did, but... This looked like Yana came back for some reason. Decided to help out. It was already flying away, but it decided to just come back. Boom!
You okay?
Epic finish.
Finish up the expedition and let's meet back up.
Stark. Isn't the only one cursed with knowledge. I think that's about all I needed from that. Eltalite. I'll just call it eliteite and get over it. Get over it. Yeah, that's what I meant. And voila. I think some of the notes are missing there. I think some of the heading back got chroma keyed out. Oh no, we left her behind!